Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Inhabitmars channel. I'm going to try this again. This will be the third time recording this. Um, anyway, uh, today I want to look at a couple of videos Chris has been putting out. He's kind of been in rapid fire mode lately, and he's been putting out video after video every couple of days. Wish I could put out videos that quick, but it's not going to happen. This first video I want to look at is hold on, what? I moved you up. Why didn't you move up? There we go. Okay, let's try it again. All right, so the first video I want to look at is this one that he put out on December 29th, just before New Year's, on mining equipment found in Apollo 8 photograph. And that one was really good. A lot of stuff that I should be able to model. Now, in this image, they did do a lot of spot blurring, and you can see one area is clear. Right next to it, all of a sudden, it's just blurry. You can't see anything. But they did leave enough stuff in there that we could look at. So this is the image here. This is his burn. And I'm going to get into this a little closer, but this is on it. Quiet, honey. So we're going to, you want up here? Do you want up here? No. Okay. So we're going to look at that one. And another one that he did was this one here. This is this proof of a Martian war? This one is pretty cool, and I couldn't just leave this one even though I was still working on the moon one. So that one is this one here. I think this is my enhancement. This is my enhancement of it, but I didn't bring out really any more than he did. I tell you, he's great at burning this stuff and doing it. So let's start here, and I'm trying to go fast because I know I usually run over. This is the first image. Now, like I say, this is his burn of it. And let's start down here. Down here, there's several things that I'm trying to make out. But one thing that I did notice was you have these right here, 1 and 2. And I know my cursor's not big. If anybody knows how to make the cursor bigger in OBS, I have it like this big on my screen. Can you see that? Yeah, about that big on my screen, and it's still tiny in OBS, so I don't know how to make it any bigger. So I think these are pipes, and that's kind of what I modeled them at. You got 2 down here, and you got 1, 2 up here, and then you got structures around them. So I'm trying to see what these structures are, and so we'll get into those. Then back here, there were several things that he brought out, and I'm going to do my best to get this stuff done pretty quick because I have actually 3. There's a third one that he did from it's a video that I already did on it, and he's already done a video on it from MSL Curiosity rover saw 755 to 850 something. There's almost 100 Martian days that the rover spent around this hill. 796 to 855? I don't remember. Anyway, I have to look back at my video and see what it was, but it's been a lot of time around the hill, so it's either 50 days or around 100 days. I don't really remember, but it spent a lot of time. So we'll get into this right here. This is that piece that I want to look at. I'll even look at that one tonight, and then this building or structure right here. And then there's some more down here that we could see well enough to do. And then over on this left side where he has stuff circled, there's this wall here. I haven't got to that yet. I'm still trying to make that out completely. But I got this, I think I got this building. There's some water tanks over here. This is 3 tanks together. There's this is pretty cool right here. this looks like a building with some bright square pieces. I'm going to guess that these are probably windows. That's what they look like if it's a building. And you putting Aurora's helmet on? Mommy got them bicycles for Christmas. Here, show everybody your helmet. Yeah, this is Aurora's helmet. This is her sister's helmet. And Mommy got them bicycles for Christmas. So they've been out riding a couple of times. And I needed to take them out today, but she had to go to work early. So we didn't get a chance to go back to the park. Did you have fun at the park the other day on your bike? Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were riding around on those. There's some stuff in here. See how this is not clear, but you can tell that the blurring is just worse in here. That's because there's so many objects in here that the only way I guess they could hide these objects was to blur them more. But they did leave enough here that we could model in front of it. I got some stuff over here, all that, and I'll show you some of them tonight, but these are still works in progress. So that's that one. Now let's go to the other two videos that he put out. He put out two of these. One on, this is from Saw 3347. I actually meant to put up the one for 3345, but they're of the same area. And you can see in here, well, let's start with this one. This is the structure he was talking about. You can see these symmetrical areas on this quote unquote butte. And he was thinking maybe this was some sort of equipment or a structure. And, excuse me. The one thing I could say with almost certainty was that this is a round pipe sitting on the side of this hill. I'm pretty sure that you kind of see the round part right here. And if I go back to the cursor, oops, no, I can't go back to the cursor. And then there may be another pipe here, but you can see it's kind of round at the front. And then, now this is a structure that he talked about in great detail. And there's stuff that in his burn, of course, I didn't burn over here. I tried to burn, just slightly burn the inside so we could see what was in there. And this is what came out. This is not painted. This is what was in there. And these may be striations that go along the inside. But whatever it is, this is hollow inside. Okay, this butte, this hill, whatever you want to call it, is actually hollow inside. Now, I don't know how far it goes back, but don't touch, honey. Don't touch the computer. But this is the size of the hill, and it goes all the way to the edge of the photograph and beyond, actually. But what I was hoping he would get into a little bit, and I burned the inside of this so I could bring this out a little better, was especially this one. Now this one you could see in his burn also, but this appears to be, and the other image might have been a little better for this, but that's okay, we'll still see it, a concrete floor that goes parallel across here, and then at the end, okay honey, where you she wants her choopy. You went up here, I thought you wanted your choopy. Okay, that this part of the floor seemed to be broken and collapsed downward at the front here at an angle. And you could tell that the aspect ratio is different than here. It actually, this part of the wall comes like this, and this part is actually, can you see that? Let's see. Well, let me turn it towards you. It'd be like this. It's bent downward. Okay. So I wanted to get into that. And then also in both these images from different angles, slightly different angles because the rover was moving during this time. Hey. This piece, and it's a little clearer in the other image, but you can see this piece and this one behind it. I modeled that already. And then these metal plates, where are they at? Over here. And once again, you'll see these better. Actually, this one looks better in this image, although it could be a little more. I could have added a little more contrast to it, but these look pretty cool. They're just pieces of metal or something. It's too thin to be a rock, and this one, the back end actually sits over this one. And you can see by the way it's casting a bigger shadow underneath it that it's actually raised up. And this one is against the regolith, and then this one is up above it. And then there's this third piece which has this piece coming down, and when we actually get into the videos, I'll be able to show those more. There was more stuff in here. Trying to make it out is kind of tough, but we're doing it. All right, so let's get over now to, hey, what's your finger, honey? I need to go blender, and let's bring up, I need the moon one first. Hold on. This is what happens when you record several times. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's start here. See, I had all this done and ready. There we go. Okay, 3. Okay, so this is his burn, and this is the stuff I've been working on. Hey, stop. Don't do that. All right, let's start down here. These are those pipes I was talking about, and I'm just gonna, and there's a building here too, we'll get into that, but this is what I wanted to show you first. Did I? Nope. So I gotta grab all 4. I thought they joined those together into one object. Okay, there, let's move down. So you can kind of see those pipes right there. I believe they're pipes. You're not going to get any detail. They didn't want you to see it, and he said that several times, I know, but it's true. They don't want you to see it. They just want you to look at the moon and say, what a pretty moon. All right, so we got that. The other thing, we're going to work on this area here, which he put a box around. There's a few objects in here. Now, I do want to show you this tonight. This is pretty cool. Okay, take a look at that piece. Now, that piece, I don't know what that is. And from his video, you know, he said it could be mining equipment. It might be. I don't know what that is, but that is pretty cool, whatever it is. And it's got to be pretty big. Look at how far back it is. All right, so this is what it looks like. All right, it's kind of got this shape to it. Helps if I move it to the middle of the screen. All right, that's kind of what it looks like. So that's that piece there. Let's see. Those pipes are not in place. I gotta move those in place. There's a couple of the buildings. Is this? Oh, yeah, they are in place. I never put it back. You're on my arm. Let's just look at these 3 buildings real quick. Let's move them down. Okay, so here's this building right here. That's this one here. How big is my cursor? Now let's see. All right, and then there's those 3. They look like square tubing for something. I don't know. And then this one right here is down here. And let me move these to the middle now. You kind of see what those look like. Hey, 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 don't bump my arm. Don't bump my arm. I gotta move it nice and easy so people can see and they don't get dizzy. That's those 3. All right. Yeah, we got some more stuff here. Oh, yeah, the one with a bird bath or something. Hey. Oh, no. I must have forgot to save. Because that's what happens when you get tired. Okay, well, this will be done. I'll have to redo this part. But there's actually something that sticks up in the middle of this. I don't know how you're going to see it better. Right here. I had it modeled. I probably forgot to save it. I have been running ragged the last few days with the wife going to work and everything. But you can see that there, and then there's another structure here. This is hard to make out because, once again, they've blurred this whole area, so I'm trying to get that as best I can. How we doing on time? Whoops, almost time. All right, I'll quickly get over here. All right, so once again, let's put it. I haven't rotated this one into position yet. But this is the building that I was talking about with the windows. I'm gonna move you sideways. Okay, so you can see it looks like windows, and I think I have these windows a little far apart, but it seems to have some sort of something on the roof, and I went ahead and modeled that, and this is kind of what it looks like. That's the shape that it seems to have, or pretty close, and there's that water tank or whatever on the side. All right, so that's that one. Now, quickly, I want to, and we got more to model down here, by the way. Quickly, I need to get into the, don't touch anything, sweetheart. Okay, to the Mars one, Sol 3345. And same thing, oh, I forgot to show you how I colorize that one. Oh, hey, get your, hold on. I do want to show that. I do like that. Okay, this is what I didn't show you. I just want to show you that this is what I've done on the terrain so far. You can see I put some depth to those craters, and I don't have the lighting on. Hold on, let me turn on the lighting. There we go. I colorized it. It was a black and white image, of course, and I colorized it and added some depth to the terrain and everything. Here's those pipes. Stop touching it, honey. Now you turned it. Don't do that, sweetheart. You gotta be still if you gotta sit up here. Alright, so I'll get this one finished up. I didn't say what I worked on, that's sad. So here's those buildings sitting in the crater and that piece there. But yeah, all I did was colorize it. I put an atmosphere around the Earth too, just because it was fun. And the image should have an atmosphere around the Earth, but I guess in the black and white image it didn't come out. So that was what I wanted to show you. But I did add depth to the terrain and try to drop stuff in the terrain, onto the terrain, I should say. Okay, so let's go to the Mars. And this is, once again, Curiosity, Sol 3345. Turn on the lighting. All right. And let's see. Let's go over here. Now I gotta turn off the lighting for over here because I don't have any lights over here yet. Okay, so this is what we did so far on this one. And here's that little piece right here. Oh, I didn't put any of them in here, but you can see those slots, 1, 2, 3 on these pieces, and then there's this oval piece, and I'll show that in a minute. But here's the two hilltops. I don't have this one dropped in place yet, but I just want to show you this right here, and I don't have this one rotated in position yet. But this is what I saw. It looked like there was floor, and there's actually stuff on this floor. This part of the concrete seems to be collapsed downward, and then if you get up here, this looks like a roof. And once again, I don't know how far these pieces go back, but you know, it's a large structure if it goes through the entire hill, which, like I say, goes off of the image. So we did that, and I did drop these into place here. I want to show you what that one piece looks like. Where Where are you hiding? Are you talking? Are you talking? Okay, something's turned off. There we go. Oh, why it keeps turning off. Okay, so I believe this is what this object looks like, and it's not very big. So I click on it, but you can see those slots in it. Then that oval piece, that square tube, and I'll be able to show you those a little better. Then over here, this is a pretty cool one. Can you see it in the terrain? I'm trying to hurry and okay. Can you see it in the terrain? Grab on this head and move it down. Yeah, and you kind of see that dome on there, and it's in both images, so we should be able to see that pretty well. I can't wait to get into this video. And then here's this structure here, and the concrete floor. As I said the last time I recorded, you can see that the aspect ratio changes. If this is that wall, this is that floor going crossways. It's actually, this is actually going across it. You can see that in the image, and then this part looks like it's collapsed down, and there's a roof. So like I said, we got a long way to go. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long now that I'm not working. I'm surviving on my wife's good graces at this point. I've got a lot more time to do this. Oh, yeah, there's this piece here. Now this one you should be able to see in the terrain. And the image is a lot clearer on the panel, and I will definitely show you that. It's in both images, except in the other image it's a little smoother during this area right here. All right, so that's what we're working on. 23 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a good New Year so far, and I hope that you got good things for Christmas and had a great Christmas. The girls did good. As you can see, she's wearing actually her sister's helmet. Where's your Mickey Mouse helmet? This is her helmet right here. Mommy got them both bikes, and they've been having fun. Have you been having fun going to the park? Did you enjoy the park?
No, I sit down.
You want to sit down? But did you enjoy riding your bike? Don't touch me. But all right, you guys enjoy your New Year's, and I'll hopefully be getting these videos out pretty soon. We'll see you on the next video.